Good evening, everybody. Thank you for showing up for my last speech class. I'm going to give a brief speech. I hope you guys enjoy your refreshments. Thank you. Why do something today when you can do it tomorrow? That is a procrastinator's motto. Procrastination, we all have done it before. I've done it, you've done it, and possibly even Mikey's done it. Whether it be school or work, it's always there. You go from having 2 weeks to do something to 2 hours, and then you say, where did the time go? We spent hours watching our favorite episode of The Office, which we just finished, watching viral videos on YouTube, or liking your friends' pictures on Facebook. We find everything else in the world to do besides our task at the hand. One of my favorite comedians, Nick Swartzen, gave this skit of potheads procrastinating. He said that he walked into his apartment one day and he found his buddies eating cereal out of a salad bowl with a spatula because they didn't want to do the dishes. They used every single last dish until they had to do the dishes. Granted, he wasn't directly talking about procrastination, but that is an example right there. Some people argue that your best work comes from procrastination, but it doesn't. How do you know if you never plan ahead or use these skills I'm going to tell you to be successful? And exactly, you won't unless you stop. Now, procrastination is a disease that needs to be stopped today. If you're sick in bed, would you stay there and sick until you're on your deathbed? No, you'll go out and get some NyQuil, DayQuil, whatever it is, or would you procrastinate that too? If your task was as important as your health, maybe you'll see it that way as well. It's always easy to say I'll do something tomorrow, but then tomorrow becomes the next day, and then we panic and wish we always started earlier. We hide behind the clock, but when the clock runs out, time is our worst enemy. And I'm pretty sure we've all experienced that one time or another. It's a never-ending cycle, but it doesn't have to be. There's things you can do to change that. We need to stop procrastination in its tracks today and avoid all the stress and frustration that comes along with it. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "You don't have to see the staircase, you just have to see the first step." Taking the first step, open your computer, open a book, or whatever else you need. It's a positive snowball effect. Once you start, you just keep going. Once you get started, you get your foot in the door, it becomes easier for the entire process to work. A sense of accomplishment overwhelms your body, and you just feel great about yourself. But procrastination can still come back to bite you in the ass. And you think you're safe, but you're not. It will get you unless you follow these steps. Now, I'm not saying you have to work all the time. It's okay to take a break once in a while. And that leads to my next point. When doing a big project for school or work, whatever it be, make a timeline. Timelines are useful skills that you can use to break down your work so you're not so stressed about it. You can break things up into little portions so each time you accomplish something new it feels like you did something great. Also, give yourself a change of scenery. From being in a room like this with all these electronics, computers, TVs, you can be very distracted. It's like Best Buy. You're just looking at everything. You want to do everything in the world before you get your assignment done. But instead, you can go out to the library, Starbucks, or hell, just sit under a tree and do what you need to do. Get somewhere quiet. Peace and quiet will help you accomplish any task. Next, bottom line is just finish your task. Why wait and let it gather there and procrastination can come back and get you? Once you're already started, just finish it. That's the easiest thing you can do from there. Finishing the race relieves the stress. Makes you feel good inside. Makes you feel, have you no worries, like you have a huge load lifted off your chest. It gives you free time to go out and have a beer with your buddies or finish that game you paid $60 for. Or even hell, make you finish the dishes so you're not that guy eating cereal out of a salad bowl with a spatula. Because tomorrow is the next day, and so on. That doesn't give you a reason to procrastinate. It's just dumb. And if you let that happen, procrastination wins, and I don't like to lose, and neither should you. Thank you. Is there any questions now? No? Thank you very much.